Hello, and welcome back to Amber Hearts, a would-be hero slash bacon flavored pods kind of chimeric game. Ran in the Pathfinder system with a bunch of nerds. Speaking of nerds, hey Mike.
What? Oh, hi.
Yes, hello.
I am Mike. You've seen me around these parts a couple of times. And today I will be playing Prince Aurelius, first of his line, now that his older brother is dead. And still wondering what the hell he's down here.
Yes. And
What his
following
mother
him up. Oh yes, of course. And following him with technical difficulty nerderies, we have Alejandro.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, Alejandro, also known as the Greedy Dragon. Steam apparently has decided to hate me today, so I'm currently in a war with their customer support, and given their amazing customer support status, I may well die by the end of this via sniper shot. In the meantime, though, I will be playing Taz, a Goloma who's also a war criminal who found out some things that he probably shouldn't have known, because this man is about to crash out like there is no tomorrow. He's like 2 degrees from going nuclear, and I want to say that's figuratively, but I do mean literally, because I'm playing an exemplar.
Yeah. Alright, and following him with no difficulties that I am aware of, we have Fisher.
Oh, hey, I'm Fisher.
Mike, why do you have a gun? You're Canadian.
Manchurian candidate, I heard the word sniper.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Hey, I'm Fisher. I'll be playing Alpha, our resident robot. And John wanted us to give fun facts, but unfortunately, Alpha's programming does not allow him to have any feelings of leisure or enjoyment. So,
Thank you for reminding me of the fun facts. Once we're done with Saria, we'll go back to Mike and Alejandro for their fun facts.
I was wondering about that. Hello, I'm sorry. I have a new angle now. You can see my giant frog who makes all of the rules vaguely in my background. I play Nightshade, who's a monk who's all about going fast, and I guess the fun fact for their thing is they have black hair. I'm just gonna every one of my fun facts is gonna just be gradually revealing what they actually look like under all of the stuff.
I can't wait for these descriptions to start getting contradictory. He has alopecia. But yes, back to the top. Mike, tell us about a fun fact of Prince Aurelius.
Fun fact about Prince Aurelius. I have a fun fact, and it is a fun fact. Mainly, he's fun fact.
Doesn't have to be a big fun fact.
How does he have fun?
He collect. I don't know. This is y'all are too young for this. He collects little porcelain figurines, kind of like they used to have way back in the day with the Lipton tea.
And
Have the little nursery rhyme things.
yeah, I had grandparents.
Well, he's old enough, so
Yeah.
took the joke right out of my mouth, John.
All right. And Alejandro, what is a fun fact about Taz?
A fun fact about Taz is that for a brief period of time, when he was in a human equivalent about 12, he spent a solid 6 months as a full vegetarian. And only stopped when his brother, to be fair, Taz was very gullible as a child. When his brother told him that his chitin would turn green from the sheer amount of Brussels sprouts he was eating.
No, we couldn't have that.
No, imagine having a green Goloma. That'd be horrifying.
That would be horrifying.
You can't
I also-
only eat Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, I love the canonization of Brussels sprouts in this setting.
Brussels
mean-
sprouts.
Every world has Brussels sprouts.
I mean, if this realm has vegetables, you seem to be implying that it has none of the vegetables that we would have.
I meant more of the nomenclature, the name, because this also implies Brussels is somewhere on
yes,
this
the
planet.
Brussels. Yeah, yes.
Or Brussels might have been the name of the Galoma who discovered it. All right.
You mean we're not allowed to make French fries in this universe?
Only if the name of the dwarf who invented it was like Herbert French or something.
Yeah, we can only have freedom fries in Pathfinder.
Yes. Made by Herbert's competitor, Hewert Freedom. All right, so previously, the party on their path to the Sky Elf production facility, or at least where Alpha believes it to be, they stopped by the former elf capital of Niwa, where they discovered a couple of Golden Lion imposters, and after performing a citizen's arrest / official arrest because the prince is there, they discovered that these false lions had been stealing from the people, basically extorting folks, and upon retrieving that stolen money, they encountered a horrible chimeric beast that turned out to once have been a Galoma that had been corrupted in some horrific manner. They tracked its origin to a campsite in some old elf ruins where there was a giant, like, cracked egg. And while exploring the area and studying this egg, they were beset upon by mutated boars and infected Galoma. Several of the Galoma were popped, beheaded, and stabbed to death, but two of them had their parasites humanely wrenched from their body. And, they informed Taz of some plot happening on the Galoma side of the mountains, and they also talked about how Taz was also here and told them to come check this egg out. And Taz was like, I don't remember that. And so he has sent those two surviving Galoma back to the Outlands.
He sent them back to his house.
Yeah. And he's like, hey, go tell my wife and my mom that stuff's getting real weird. And if I come by, here's a call and reply. And if I don't reply right, shoot me on sight.
I believe his exact words, given how I literally watched the episode earlier today while I was working out, was, if I don't answer this correctly, execute me.
Yeah.
Humble brag.
Humble brag. Oh, look at me. I can listen to my own voice.
Oh, I meant the working out. But
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that too. And, yeah, the party rested up, healed from their grievous injuries that really only one of them was grievously injured, and that was the NPC. But she's fine now. And, yeah, the party wakes up the next morning and starts to get ready for the final leg of the trek. The Galoma insurgents, I guess they were technically. They are gone long before anyone except maybe Taz wakes up. Actually, yeah, Alpha probably also witnesses their exit, but Yeah, they get out of there before they do something stupid, since the human prince is right there. And yeah, unless anyone has anything particular you would like to do, we can get you guys to traveling. All right. So, yeah, you guys get everything all packed back up to the royal carriage and re-wrangle the Brules. Vesta is still drinking from her little healing potion flask as you guys travel further south. Yeah, let's see. I believe her throat was nearly ripped out, so it's healing because of potion, but she still has a pretty gnarly scar on her throat. Everyone else was relatively unharmed in that combat, which is hilarious. Oh no, except for Taz, who got bodied by various effects.
I'm fine. Also, someone is unfortunately going to have to share Tailspire with me.
Okay.
Steam has decided to both delete itself from my laptop and also say that Steam is currently running whenever I try to install it again. So I think there's some excess files in there that I gotta delete before I try to reinstall it.
Yeah.
Oh no. I can
hate
do
when
it.
that happens.
Thank you.
Everything seems to be going fine so far.
Yeah.
Immediately will not be fine. Well, let's find out.
Well, as long as it doesn't do the thing that it happened last time I ran Tailspire, where the whole server system just crashes partway in. I do believe that jiggled... Yep, that jiggled everyone's cameras just ever so slightly. I did not anticipate this. So that is on me. But...
And also, I'll do my best to not be distracted. You're going to see my particular...
Oh, what the devil?
With... any...
Oh, yeah. Hey, D just yeets dice every which way at all times, so you're fine. You won't be any more
dice
bothered than
and
that.
also just doing the ADHD.
All right. Yeah, let me just readjust people real quick. I'm slowly shrinking Alejandro.
No, don't trick me.
Okay, everyone's back in place. So, let's see, how... Yeah, so... Yeah, it's a couple more days further south before you start encountering thicker shrubland and brush and trees. And on, I'm going to say, the third day, you guys come along the edge of the Broken Gardens. Now, the Broken Gardens are a dense rainforest in the southern portion of Eodria. It's pretty much common knowledge to everyone here except Alpha that explorers who enter the forest typically either come back speaking about ghosts and monsters that the human brain has trouble comprehending, coming back as, like, gibbering messes of broken psyches, or just don't come back at all. And these are, like, stories from both sides of the mountains. So the Mythians and the Outlanders have both heard tale of all sorts of nasty stuff going on in these woods. And you have to travel at least a day and a half through these woods to get to the location Alpha has pinpointed. So, for this first little portion, I was going to have this as a full-on skills challenge, but I think I will save that for something a little bit later. So for now, I will just go to each of you. You will tell me of something that occurs in this spooky haunted forest and how you overcome it. So who would like to go first?
I got one.
Okay. All right, so
Uh,
Alpha is the first
So-
one, so...
Yeah, so Alpha, of course, ghosts and haunted things are highly illogical and have no place in his computer mind. So, but he does notice, however, that the trees, like the roots, keep like growing and reaching out and trying to tangle people up, and the trees will, like, the branches will like reach down and like attack us sometimes. So he's always on the lookout for that, and is like taking out a sword and slashing down vines and roots and trees as they are like waylaying us and attacking us as we're moving through the forest.
If I was
Should I do? Do you want me to roll something?
Yes, I was bringing up the list of skills right now that the wiki is of no help whatsoever.
I was thinking athletics.
yeah, let's go athletics.
Okay.
And the
that's
DC for...
great. What's
Go
the DC?
I'm gonna lowball this to you guys, because sometimes you just need a win. But yeah, the DC is 10 for these checks.
Oh, okay. That's great. I rolled an 11, so that's perfect.
Yeah, so... Yeah, Alpha is doing his duty as a guardian, swordsman, warrior, robot, and making sure that these grasping branches and roots stay well away from the party. Alright, so who would like to go next? Nobody's gonna go. I'm gonna roll for it.
That one.
Alright. Oh, you got one? Alright, go ahead.
In most of these Doom extra spooky trees, extra heavy mist that you can't see through, there are always will-o-wisps who always lead the party or travelers into certain doom if they are not careful. Aurelius knows this. Not going to tell you why he knows this, but he uses his dancing lights spells and sort of adds a bit of cantrip shockery to them in order to basically because on occasion the party will see them and they're not his, but he'll have them and basically try to pull essentially a deception, in a sense where you don't need to worry about this particular party because this will-o-wisp is already taking us to certain day.
Oh, okay. So you're tricking the spirits.
Yes.
All right, that indeed sounds like a deception check.
How do I roll? I'll drag it from there. Okay, got it. Yeah.
Oh,
15,
nice.
so that would be a 21.
Good lord.
Wow.
Yeah, you are certain. Yeah, you are certain that your dancing lights have all these will-o'-the-wisp and trickster spirits just actually fooled.
Get a taste for this necromancy.
Yes. All right. Saria or Alejandro, who would like to go next? Gonna flip a coin. All right.
I'm kind of.
Oh, you got one?
Well, no, I mean, I was gonna. I guess now I'm here now. Yeah, sure. I was gonna say gamble, but well, here we are. I think. So Nightshade, hero on like hero from the shadows, but I think they are basically going to pretty much kind of play up the role of like, I'm not scared at all. Come get me. I kind of want to try like an intimidation to like by my mere heroic existence, I keep the spirits away.
Go for it. Can't wait to
I
see
only have a
this.
+1 intimidation. I do not have very high.
Look, that means you still have a 50-50 chance of hitting it.
That's true. That's not it. We're back, baby.
Yeah.
That was a 6.
That was a 7 with your bonus.
I guess that's true. 7.
So, yeah, the party is continuing on their way. Aurelius takes a break from keeping up the False Will-o'-the-Wisps for such an extended period of time, and Nightshade, being the heroic hero that he is, stands atop the carriage and proudly proclaims that he is not afraid of these horrific spirits and ghosts and monstrosities. And you're not. You're not unscared.
Totally. You just like this kind of like brush of like a damp branch, and Nightshade just like.
Like they are glad
Punch
they're
free.
wearing a mask.
They are. Yeah.
All right. So following up on this last tale of the journey through the Broken Garden, we have Alejandra.
First off, Mike, I want to make sure you're muted, right?
Yeah.
Stuff.
That would explain why you couldn't hear me.
Yeah,
Yep.
I was like, I think you were saying something, but.
Yep. I was gonna say, like, I send a small will-o'-wisp sort of float up close to Nightshade, and as Nightshade looks at it, it sort of starts reflecting Nightshade's face, and then
Punch a
smiles,
ghost.
and then disappears.
Punch a ghost. Unsuccessful in punching ghost.
Zoop.
Okay.
All right. So back to Taz's terror and how he deals with it.
So I really do think it is a case of he is so preoccupied with what he just heard and what it could potentially mean that the first time the forest starts trying to mess with him, it's just an instant reaction where a spirit appears, and before he even looks, he pulls out his star shot and fully blasts the area in front of him. Like, it really is what could possibly have gone wrong? Ooh!
Give me... You know what? Give me a survival check. Why not?
A survival? Okay.
Or a lore, if you have any good lore.
Well, hold on, let me check to see if I have good lore. I hope I have good lore. God, please let me. Oh, thank God, I have better lore than I do survival. Alright, I unfortunately can't roll on Tailspire, because the situation has gotten worse on my end. So I will roll on a dice roller.
Okay, checks out.
So that's a 15 plus 3 for a total of 18 lore.
So, Yeah, you guys are hearing Taz muttering to himself, possibly in Galoma. And
I think he's flipping back and forth.
And as he does so, you see this spirit start to come close to the carriage. And its shadowy form obviously starts to take the form of like some kind of Galoman specter. And from the window of the carriage, you just see his arm with the star shot point out and just blast this thing into atoms. And the resounding explosion of the star shot, along with all this divine light that it produces, helps guide your way for a while. And for the most part, the horrible beings of the Broken Gardens leave you alone for now. And probably a couple more hours goes by after this latest incident, and Alpha, your internal nav system starts pinging the area, and yeah, either directing Vesta or just straight up driving the carriage yourself. You encounter the ruins. They are not nearly as grandiose as you remember. The ruins you see before you, they have extensive damage. Some walls are cracked, some full areas have been completely caved in. The structure is roughly the size of a castle. For the rest of you. For Alpha, it is roughly the size of a production facility. It appears... Yeah, like... Oh, I think I heard my voice over someone else's microphone, sorry. Yeah, so... While it is covered in, like, millennia of dirt and filth, there's no nature growing on it. Like, no vines, no moss, no shrubs.
Alejandro,
And-
you're echoing.
Oh, yeah. Okay. But yeah, so no moss, no shrubs, no vines. The facility, besides a thick layer of dirt, appears to be mostly untouched by nature. As you guys are pulling up to the clearing this ruin is kind of settled in, you can see that it's kind of like tilted to one side slightly. Parts of it are obviously embedded into the earth. And the doors that lead to this facility are they're made of a greenish and goldish material that still shimmers through some of the filth, but they are bent and warped in such a way that you cannot get these things closed if even if you tried. Like they're never closing again. So yeah, you guys have made it to the facility. Would anyone like to do anything before entering the facility?
Let me see.
Double check for ghosts around us.
Okay, you can give me an occult check then, Nightshade.
My occultism is a 0, so surely this is gonna do great.
Hey, a 10.
It's a 10.
Okay, so yeah, you're looking around. So yeah, you have this large ruined facility before you, and like the clearing that it's in kind of looks like a this oblong, like unnatural clearing, and kind of like if it's sitting at one end of a football field, but the opposite end is kind of tapered off to a point, kind of a clearing. And as you're looking around, you notice that beyond like grass, nothing is really growing in this clearing, and more importantly, you notice that all of the ghosts and spirits and will-o-the-wisps, like they are stopping right at the edge.
Oh, that's slightly concerning.
You said the doors to this facility are like bent in a way that they're like permanently open, like they'll never be able to be closed again. That's what you said.
Yeah, like not without like extensive repair, to the point
So
where it
we
would
can
just be
just walk-
easier to replace them.
So we can just walk in.
Oh
It's
yeah,
not,
no problem.
like-
So yeah, go
I
ahead.
guess. I don't know. I guess I just kind of want to do a general look around and see if I notice like any sign of people, like anybody else being here, signs of life, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Okay. That's much better. 24.
Oh, good lord. All right, so let me see.
Scanning.
So yeah, you're scanning, you're checking along this clearing, and you see some footprints here and there. They're pretty old and weathered, so it's kind of hard to like ascertain what animal made it. But you do notice that close towards the entrance, like if something were going around the perimeter and into the facility, there's like the furrows of something dragging, or something heavy being dragged.
It seems as though the facility is safe. At least for now.
That's good. That's reassuring.
And I'll start walking in.
All right. Everyone else follow him.
Let's go.
All right. I'm
Hey.
going to.
Am I still
Well-
echoing, by the way?
Nope. I haven't heard myself in a hot second.
It doesn't sound like it.
All right. So let us move everyone inside. Okay. So everyone's vision should be limited. Because this isn't a full dungeon. This is just like a little minor dungeon. Alright, let me find my notes. Okay, so the lot of you enter into this facility, Alpha taking the lead. The inside is far cleaner than the outside. There doesn't seem to be as much, like, dirt and debris, but it still has heavy damage. And once the last of you walks through, the area flickers with light momentarily. Oh, I'm echoing. So yeah, the area begins to flicker with some light, like about the amount of a fluorescent light bulb that's about to die. And as the light flickers, you all see a small, like, basketball-sized orb kind of manifest in front of you. It's kind of cycling almost through these images of being broken. I'm trying to figure out a fantasy way of saying something is glitching out. But yes. So this orb of light appears. Its form is not stable. And in some of the few moments where it is like a spherical image that you guys can spot some recognizable details of there. Wow, my brain is not working today. Alpha, you do catch a symbol that is portrayed on its quote-unquote face. This symbol is the Eye of the Vomel. It's basically like the sigil of the Sky Elves of the Vomel. And as it hovers there looking at everyone, it's still glitching out a little bit and says, "Hello, my name is Kai. How can I be of assistance to you today, Guardian?"
Greetings, drone. We are here to access this production facility.
Access is currently limited.
How can we restore this production facility to 100% capacity?
100% capacity is unobtainable due to severe damages. However, functional capacity can be reinstated upon disposal of biomass.
Explain biomass.
Also, for the rest of the party, this thing is not speaking in any kind of language you understand.
Oh, are we speaking in
001101100001?
Robot language.
or in Sky Elven?
Yeah, it is speaking mechanically. Oh god, what is it like? Not utilitarian. Utopian.
Utopian. Yeah.
Yeah. But to everyone else, it sounds like a lot of like chirps and wind chime noises.
Yeah, a lot of buzzing.
I was going to say that I was going to demonstrate a growth moment, and I was going to hold back the joke that since biomass has to be removed, we would just escort Taz off the premise. Character growth, but I don't understand it, so it doesn't work. So.
Yeah. But yeah, the
no character growth for me.
none whatsoever. Not allowed.
Nope.
But yeah, the drone continues saying, there is a invasive species that has taken up residence within the systems. I am unable to conduct much of my facility operations as long as it is occupying the generator room and fabricator.
All right. Well, since nobody else can understand me, I will not explain anything. And no. Okay. Well, I will turn to everybody and in common or whatever, explain that there is an invasive growth inside this facility that is halting working production access. We must take care of it. We must kill Biolanta.
Oh no. Does that sound simple enough to me? Where? Do we know where?
I'll turn back to the drone thing and say, lead the way.
Very well, Guardian. And it will begin to lead you guys down the leftmost path first. So let's see. Alejandro and Mike might not have... Alejandro definitely doesn't, but Mike might not have control of his token. But yeah.
I do not.
You do not? Okay. Alright, so... we'll use Alpha as a little POV for the moment, but... Yeah, so...
I apologize for the interruption. I've been checking my character sheet. I just looked back and I did notice that on Nightshade's screen that they're sharing with me, because they're very kind, it is still just the overmap. Just want to make sure that is correct.
That is very true.
I had to reload.
Okay, give me 1 second. I can summon players. I can summon players somehow.
I just assumed you weren't at a place yet.
I was like, wait a second.
Yeah, I
John
set this map as a...
Sorry, I can't see. Oh, this is cool.
Whoa!
Yeah, so you guys... Yeah, as I said, your vision should be somewhat limited. But yeah, the little...
When you say limited, how... What do you mean by limited?
Oh no, oh no.
How limited are we talking?
Download. You might need to download all the stuff that he added onto it.
Wait,
nope,
sorry,
nope.
It should do that automatically because I.
There we go.
There. Yay!
I was about to say.
The surprises were probably ruined.
It's okay. I did not dare zoom into those. I was tempted to zoom in, but I was like, no, I'm staying in my zone.
John, don't worry about it. We're TTRPG players. We always miss the important stuff when you need us to notice it.
You know what? That's fair. So yeah, you follow this little...
It's impossible for me to metagame. So
yeah, yeah, you follow this little orb as it skimmers and glitches through the flickering lights of the hallway. And before I zoom out and show the stream what this room is, let me see if I can find the... Alright, so the little orb,
it's red.
The drone leads the party into the generator room of the facility. And as you look upon all the apparatuses, all the doohickeys and doodads, you see like this fleshy tendrily mass just spread along the walls, clumped up into huge piles, and kind of intertwined with some of the mechanisms of this room. You can see that the generator itself, it seems to be fully functional and is producing enough like energy that it is hot to be inside of this room. But yeah, as you observe the goings on here, the drone says the biomass is leaching power from our generators. I am
Shit.
unable to remove it myself.
Okay.
That might be useless.
So what's this? I'm gonna go up to this big thing here then, whatever this is.
Okay, the tube.
Yeah.
Zatu.
So yeah, the tube is like you know enough about these kinds of facilities that the tube is going to a like fuel source that is kept beneath the room, and it's kind of like, to us modern humans, it's kind of like a nuclear power source, so it could last for an obscene amount of time. And yeah, do you have? No, you do not have like lore of the Vomel, do you? You
No,
just have.
I just have lore warfare. I have Arcana and I have occultism, but I don't have.
Yeah, you can give me Arcana.
Okay. That's pretty bad. Can I use a hero point to reroll?
Yeah.
Do we start off with 3 of those, or do we
Yep.
just have as many? Okay.
Yeah.
Then Okay. Okay. Come on. That is an 11.
Okay. And what are you trying to figure out currently?
I'm trying to figure out, I guess, like where the important machinery that needs to be cleared out is. I'm guessing it's like kind of like back here, like this stuff.
Yeah, like looking at it, it seems like where these two major masses are, they're kind of they're kind of like interfering with the output of the machine. So like the internals of the generator itself are relatively untouched by the biomass, but it's like plugged itself into a lot of the output.
Yeah.
Where, you know, like either other machines should be plugged in, or cracks in the actual pipes or tubes that it has kind of wormed its way into.
Well, what do we think?
I could try to fry it off.
We could damage the engine. I suppose I'm not a I am a synthetic organism, so perhaps it would be safer for me to attempt to deal with some of this first.
Makes sense to me. You seem to know a lot more about this than the rest of us.
If you have to use magic against it, try not to hit the machine. and I am going to. So what consistency is this?
I am going to say intestine.
Gross.
So it's meaty and hollow.
Gross. Awful.
Okay.
Would you like me to also say pulsating?
I
And
hate
gooey?
that.
Yeah. Okay.
I got more adjectives.
Surprisingly, I'm now curious. Please tell me that. No, Mike ruined it.
I'm just
Like
going
anything.
to take. I'm gonna take my sword. I'm gonna kind of get up, like, like right around here, I guess. I'm gonna take my sword and I'm gonna like plunge it in and carve towards me and see if I can start hacking away with this at this stuff and see if I can make any headway at all. Like,
Yeah, so this is 100% immobile, so I just want a damage roll from you.
okay, well I'm two-handing it, so it's gonna be a D12. Use a purple die. It's good luck. That is a 5. Plus 4, I think. Yes. So 9 damage.
9 damage. And what type?
Oh, slashing. Yes, slashing damage.
Alright, so... Yeah, everyone else, I'm assuming you're kind of standing, like, at the entrance of this room towards the hallway, and you watch as Alpha, like, brings back his sword, stabs into this biomass, and then just pulls the sword up. And it is like Evil Dead the musical, the amount of splatter zone, I'll say. And yeah, you hear a low rumbling from the distance, and it looks like the biomass is trying to like pull away from you.
Okay. It's not as bad as it could be.
Do you keep hacking at it?
Yeah, and I'll say, I'll turn to everybody and say, it seems like it does not enjoy physical damage, and keep hacking away at it.
Alright. Give me one more damage roll for the heck of it.
Okay.
And if anyone else wants to physically damage this thing...
Nightjade's gonna look at this thing and wonders to themselves if they can punch it.
Oh, that seems like a really bad idea.
I was gonna say, I'm like,
I
don't know if I want to do it.
With respect, I would highly recommend we don't punch the pulsating, throbbing, and potentially gyrating thing of meat.
I will not do so exclusively because of the choices of words you have made.
I'm glad that my choice of words kept you, in my opinion, safer. Instead, pulls out Starshot. Let's shoot it.
Be my guest.
Did you get my 14, John?
14? Oh, jeez.
Yeah, yeah. It's a 10, baby!
Alright. And, what is Starshot damage?
Starshot damage is... Hold on. It is at this moment where I forget how to read a... there we go. It's 1d8.
Alright. So, give me that roll.
What does 1d8 modular mean?
I have no idea.
Hold on.
Me neither.
Maybe your gun can do things to change its damage type.
Oh yeah,
maybe
it can.
Maybe you can change between piercing and bludgeoning or something like that. Maybe that's the idea. It's like modular damage types.
Oh, well, I do have the ability to do spirit damage with Starshot itself. That might be it.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Maybe that's what it is.
All right. Well, this is just normal physical damage. That's a 7.
All right.
Do I add I add a modifier, correct?
I believe strength.
With a
No,
gun?
it's
Oh wait,
dexterity.
gun. Yeah, no.
That's
Okay, yeah, dex.
That's a nice even 10.
Okay. All right. So, between
This is gonna suck.
between Alpha doing his best Jason Voorhees impression and Taz recreating the whole first scene from Predator, you guys watch as what isn't gibbed or chunked off of this mass just starts retreating into cracks in the wall. And let me just... Yeah, so it takes a good amount of time. But after a while, again, whatever you hadn't carved off of the primary biomass has slithered away. And the generator room is mostly clean of debris. You watch as the power starts to visibly go back into the sorry, into the pipes and the tubes, and you watch as this white glowing energy starts to fill the machine and then the room, and the lights begin to they flicker once more before coming on fully, and you actually get some good visual lighting. And yeah, now that you can see this place in proper light, it is astonishingly clean, besides previously mentioned viscera. And the orb glitches out a couple of more times before solidifying into a just perfectly round little sphere. The eye of the Volmail proudly displayed on its face, and it turns back to Alpha and says, thank you. With the biomass no longer siphoning off fuel, the facility is back up to 3%.
It does not. I'm not saying that in character because I would not understand it. But I'm sad.
What kind of operational capacity will 3% get us?
I can run at full efficiency after the fabricator has been unblocked for 200 years, or 3,000 if I continue to run at 3%.
What's the basketball saying?
We're at 3% operational capacity. The fabricator is blocked.
What do we need to do to increase operational capacity? Is it a factor of just
to do to
juicing it?
back to the orb? Do we need to unblock the fabricator?
Unblocking the fabricator would increase efficiency.
We have to unblock the fabricator. Lead the way, orb.
Very well. And as the orb is leading you back across the way to the primary chamber, while it's floating forward, it turns back towards you, Alpha, and says, "Pardon the Inquiry Guardian, but are these 3 primitive life forms your pets?"
I do not understand. Or I guess you would say, does not compute.
The former operators of the facility had creatures that brought them emotional stability.
I have not been programmed to have emotions. I am not in 100% functional capacity myself. They have been assisting me and will assist in bringing the facility up to capacity. They are allies.
Oh. Understood. Should I use their language then?
That would probably be a good idea.
It turns to the rest of you and says, "Greetings, I am Custodian Kai. I have learned your primitive language from what little you have said."
That is actually kind of impressive. Nice to meet you, Kai.
It just kind of stares at you. "Are you pets?"
Are we gonna address that, or?
I already explained to the orb that you are not pets.
I'm glad I'm actually glad you think that way. I'll admit I was worried for a sec.
I do not require a pet for emotional stability because I do not have emotions.
Nightshade
Understandable.
retreats into their brain as they think about whether that's truly the only purpose of a pet.
So, as they lead you into the next chamber, let me see, that is... Oh, I didn't write a description for this room. Oh, that's great. Oh, no, wait, actually, yeah, I did. So, as you enter the next room, it appears to have been barracks for the facility staff. You see several what appear to be cots that have been encased within these glass and metal tubes. There is a heavy layer of dust across the glass portion. Within the center of this room is a pedestal. There is a kind of this shimmering pillar of light going from the surface of the pedestal to like this metal arm stationed above it. And floating within this shimmering light pillar is a sword that, instead of having a proper blade, seems to have dozens of like little bladed hooks lining its edge. There are two what look like glass squares on the front of this pedestal, and as you look at it, you see words kind of like glitching in and out of view on these little glass squares. There are some like cabinets along the walls, some chairs, some various detritus, and on the far side of the room is another large set of brass doors.
You said the sword is like floating.
Yes.
Can I read the glass squares at all? Yeah, I guess I should move myself up here because I'm in here too.
Yes, you can in fact read this because you know Utopian. So yeah, attached to the pedestal, these monitors start talking about the experiment behind this particular sword. It was a anti-Kraven infantry weapon for those who either did not have Titanite armor or who had to leave their armor. And it was designed in such a way to rip apart the chitinous membrane of the Kraven.
Ooh. I'm gonna reach out and grab it.
All right, give me a Arcana or Occult check real quick.
Well, they're the same, but I'll do Arcana. Just to say what it is. Dude, I'm gonna use another hero point. Just like rolling terrible. Again, an 11. That's
Okay. So, yeah, as you reach out with the hand that was repaired by the scientists back at the Capitol, all of you kind of see as the second his gauntleted hand starts passing through this shimmering light, that the steel and other alloys that have been used for patchwork repairs just kind of peels off and flies to either side of this apparatus, leaving only the internal, somewhat damaged remains of his hand.
Well, that's not good.
But can I still reach through and grab it?
Yep, you certainly can. And
well, I'll do it.
yeah. So yeah, you pull out the Kraven Slayer. It is a special weapon that I believe I have sent you the stats for previously. It is a bastard sword that does some fun things. So I believe I sent it to you, but I also want to double check my notes to make sure that...
Yeah, I don't know if I have a completed version. I can go through our conversation and see. But
yeah, I also have my notes right here, providing that my notes are here. What in the good heckity heck am I? I write a lot of nonsense, and oh, okay, here it is. Kraven Slayer. It is a versatile sword with the wounding property. 2d4 one-handed damage, 2d6 two-handed damage.
whoa.
And while you are wielding it, you take a -2 to stealth because it sounds like a chainsaw.
Chain sword. Nice. So it's not magical at all. It's just has the what's the wound? I guess I'll find out what the wounding.
Yeah, wounding property. I believe that means you can inflict
You keep bleeding.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay, yeah. Weapons with wounding are said to thirst for blood. When you hit a creature with a wounding weapon, you deal an extra 1d6 persistent bleed.
Nice.
Like a Makuihito.
Yes. But yeah, so Kai looks at the magnetic field where the sword was, and looks at the remnants of the gauntlet and says, the primitive ones here use poorly melded alloys.
Yes, I need repairs.
Well, then I suppose it is fortunate that we are repairing the production facility.
Would you say this is a martial weapon or an advanced weapon?
I'll say martial. You know, martial for you, advanced for anyone else.
Oh, okay. And then bulk 1? Or
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. Slashing?
Yes.
Very.
Yeah, slashing because ripping and tearing wasn't a damage type. But yeah, it
Okay,
is-
well, I mean, I don't know. That's all I'm doing in here, I guess.
So yeah, the rest of you just watch this as Alpha's arm is, well, his armor is ripped to shreds as he grabs his sword out of a floating pillar of light.
Wow.
That
On
hurt.
to the next room. I do not feel pain, but my body is in need of repairs, so we must fix this facility.
Yes.
Nightshade just quietly just staring at the sword. Almost touches it. Probably
I
should.
would not recommend that. Your epidermis is far weaker than that of a craven. You will almost certainly die.
Duly noted.
And yeah, as it floats down, the next hallway is significantly shorter, but there's kind of like this translucent glowing wall between the hallway and the next room, and you watch as the orb just floats right on through it.
Are we able to go through it if we touch it?
I know. We're not supposed
So-
to get in here.
Yeah, as you reach out and touch it, Nightshade, you feel kind of like this tingling sensation where the wall of light is like actively touching you, but it does not seem to harm or impede you in any way.
Oh, that's good. I was gonna say maybe I should do it.
Nope, too late. The big brains are here.
Yep.
The big brains are here. I'm just curious. Wanna be a hero. Seeing all these glowy things.
Yeah. So, you walk into the next room. So, in this next room, you see conveyor belts, machinery, raw materials that are... Some of the raw materials are scattered across the floor, but some are still on this conveyor belt on the far side of the room with these mechanical arms, like, kind of stopped midway through doing whatever function they're supposed to be doing. And taking up a sizable portion of the room is this machine that seems to be outputting to the conveyor belt, or at least it would if it was currently in operation. There is a platform with another one of these glass rectangles in front of it. There's flashing lights and some fans and some vents. And also you see more of these tumorous flesh growths, but unlike the growths you saw in the generator room, these look more calloused and sturdy. And Kai is floating around and says, the biomass has been devouring raw materials from the fabricator. It is unfortunate, but has provided interesting data.
Not sure what to do with this.
What kind of data?
Data involving living tissue, absorbing minerals of processed amberdite.
I'm sorry. Processing what?
It turns to look at you and says, amberdite. It is a rather fascinating metamaterial. It's the symbol on its face flashes, and it says, oh, you also seem to have ingested some. You should know the benefits.
It's also what my core is constructed of.
Ingested?
Taz holds up his arm, and you'll see several of the tattoos on his body start glowing. My people use amberdite to help some of us who can survive become exemplars.
Is that how it's done?
There's a reason when I said I might explode, I was being very literal.
Data logged.
Delete that data, please.
You do not have the authority.
I asked politely.
It turns to look at Alpha.
Nice.
I'm gonna rev the chainsword and get to work.
Alpha. Petty politics and bullshit and secrets being data logged? No. Pish posh peasant. Chainsword, biomass, time to get to work.
Chainsaw go burr.
Chainsaw go burr!
I need to find the meme.
All right, give me a damage check with your fun new sword.
Okay, I'm still wielding it two-handed, so. Oh, bro, I get to roll 2d6. It's so nice. That is 13.
13. That's really good.
And then, does wounding always happen when I hit? It just automatically, or is there like a thing?
I think it does, and I may have shot myself in the foot because of it.
It's an ongoing d6.
Yeah,
That'll happen at the beginning of the creature's turn, though, right?
Yeah,
is that
yeah.
the way that the ongoing damage? Okay.
All right, so yeah, it's when you hit. Okay, so when you are taking damage from an ongoing effect such as being lit on fire, this appears as X persistent type damage, where X is the amount of damage dealt and type blah blah blah. It can be doubled or halved based off the results of an attack roll or saving throw. After you take the damage, you can then roll a check to try and recover from it.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it seems that every turn that they have this, you would roll 1d6 to
Right.
to see how much
And then
damage they
get
take,
to-
and then they can attempt to
to save.
save.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, yeah, go ahead and roll me that bleed damage as well.
Okay. 5.
5. All right, so yeah, you start getting in here, and yeah, this flesh mass is a lot tougher than the previous intestinal flesh mass. Like it feels like you are just trying to saw through like a Thanksgiving turkey with a butter knife. Like, you're making progress, but it's not swift.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Chainsawing wet wood.
yeah.
yeah. That's
God.
probably exactly what it's like.
You say that I'm having flashbacks.
It's just like scar tissue going flying everywhere.
But yeah, while this is going on, Kai will once again hover up to Taz and say, "Does all of your people partake in ingesting amberdite, or just a select few?"
I turn toward it and in Galomish say, "Do you speak Galomish?"
I do now.
You don't get to know.
Unfortunate. And it just seems like it's still kind of staring at you, but like not making any further conversation as Alpha continues to chainsaw through this mass. Is anyone going to assist him in destroying this portion of the biomass?
No, I'm having a staring contest with a robot.
It's not even a robot, it's a hologram.
Yeah. It's like a
Oh,
VI.
I'm not gonna rephrase. I'm having a staring contest with the clanker.
So rude.
Whoa.
That's right. I went there.
Yeah,
Dang.
Alejandro continues to be the problematic white guy of the group.
Hey. What? Wait, okay, no, characters that I'm
More than one group.
Hold on.
More than one group. I'm curious about something.
Yes.
I'm going to move within range.
Mm-hmm.
Ranged, not melee. And I'm going to launch a little electric arc to the biomass.
You're gonna
Yeah.
feed it.
And see.
You're gonna feed it energy.
I'm just wondering, if it's feeding energy, then I'm definitely absolutely useless in this place.
All right. You know what? Go ahead and give me an Arcana check for you, since you're doing an experiment.
Natural 20 or
Oh, nice.
25.
All right. So yeah, with the nat 20,
It's a bad idea.
I can actually tell you something fun about this. So, your electricity does affect it as it would a living being, and it's not feeding off of it per se, but with that nat 20, you're kind of watching the reaction of the flesh mass, and you remember that Kai had said it had been feeding off amberdite, and while it's not like being powered up by your electricity, you can tell that it is like building up a defense against your electricity. So it seems to be adaptable.
Hence the difficulty that Alpha is having.
Yes.
Huh.
Like, he is still chipping away at it, but it seems like it's getting more difficult for him to do so as he continues.
Maybe we should burn it. I worry about... I concern for the safety of the facility, but if we can control it, perhaps it would be good.
Hey, machine, does this biomass have a spirit?
It turns to you and says, I am ill-equipped to quantify this, but it is a living being. And it seems to have some amount of survival instinct.
I'm gonna pull out Starshot, move my transference straight to it, and blow it up. So let me read this real quick. You shoot the Starshot, causing a detonation in a 5-foot burst within 60 feet. Each creature in the area must succeed on a basic reflex save against Class DC, or take spirit damage equal to your normal strike damage with the Starshot. Creatures larger than you take a -2 circumstance penalty to their saving throw. This shot requires any ammunition that would normally be required for the weapon.
So I will say
-2.
this thing will fail any kind of dex check it needs to make.
Well, that's unfortunate for it now, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're gonna find out if weird biomass has a soul in just a moment, and Taz may or may not be committing a war crime.
I hope I'm not too close to this.
But sentient,
explosion.
that's right.
He would be shooting to where the cube would not affect Alpha.
Okay.
He's shooting within its soul. All right, go ahead and give me some damage roll for this spirit detonation.
Spirit bomb, if you will.
That's more like a
Spirit
spirit
IED.
grenade. Let's be real here. Oh, so that's an 8 plus 3 for 11 points of spirit damage.
So, yeah, you shoot this thing with pure spiritual energy, and yeah, you watch as it begins to recoil and starts doing its best to fit its own biomass into whatever cracks and crevices it seeped through. It seems like its own defensive properties are kind of working against it, as it's more dense than the mass in the engine room was. But yeah, it does seem like it is retreating and doing its darndest to get away from whatever the heck Taz just did to it.
Guilt.
I'm gonna do it again.
All right, give me one more damage roll.
That is a 5 plus 3 for a total of 8.
8, nice. So, yeah, this time you fire it directly into the wound that Alpha has been carving, and somewhere deep within this tissue, you just hear the of this detonation as it begins to basically rend itself as it is pulling itself through this vent towards the back of the room.
You know, I'm realizing that as of right now, Taz is very trigger happy.
He's so trigger happy.
Only now.
And
Just when the biomass starts rending itself, he's like, that seemed to have worked. Can we get on with this now?
yes. I forgot what I called this thing. Right, fabricator. The fabrication machine should be operational now. And you hear some humming as some machines were back to life. And Kai turns towards Alpha and says, Upon examining the scans from earlier, this facility can repair physical damage to your body, but the eternal damage to your cognitive functions are outside the scope of this facility's ability to repair.
That will suffice for now.
Very well. Please stand on the platform.
You're saying you need
will
to shrink.
Yeah. Need do androids dream of electric sheep?
So,
Alpha will step up onto the platform.
all right. So, yeah, as Alpha gets onto the platform and assumes the repair position of a T-pose, these arms begin to come out of the ceiling and floor of this room and start like spot welding some of his armor. They immediately like strip away any of the repairs that the Mythian scientists had attached to him. So for a moment he is standing there just fully without a leg. But it starts bringing out some replacement parts and starts shaping this weird metal that the rest of you have no idea what this is, as like it is being folded like paper around Alpha's limbs. And the gauntlet that was ripped away by the magnetic pillar is being replaced by a new, fancier gauntlet. And 1 second, I need to open up Discord as I am about to start dropping some fancy items. Oh god, I'm gonna have to log into Discord.
Fancy items. Fancy items.
Fancy items.
Level 5.
Oh god, dang it. Okay, nope, everything got hacked. So, oh, wait a second. What if I open Discord as the window and I don't say to open in the app? Don't you dare ask me for... God dang it, it's asking me for authentication. Alright, I will send this to you over the break. But...
No problem.
Sounds good.
So,
Alright.
yeah, the gauntlet that is now on Alpha's arm appears to have a dial of some sort on it. And it seems to be made out of the same, like, white, marble-ish and brass material that the bulk of the facility is made up of. And as his repairs are going on, Kai will turn towards the rest of you and say, the Guardian informed me that you are allies. That means that you are fighting the Craven as well, despite your primitive technologies.
I guess so.
Yes.
Unfortunate. One moment. And you hear the machine, like, kind of rev up as it begins producing something. And soon enough, it starts spitting some items out that come down the conveyor belt. The arms kind of reach down and, like, you don't know what they're doing exactly, but they seem to be messing with the items in some such way. One of them appears to be sewing into a strip of cloth. One appears to be attaching, like, bolts to a mask. And another one looks like it is straight up injecting something into a small crystal. And as these items reach the end of the conveyor belt, some more arms come out of the facility ceilings and picks them up and brings them to you. And Kai says, according to the scans I received when you entered the room, these items should provide some amount of bonuses to your efficiency in fighting the Cravon. But there is a chance of error in my calculations of 3% on the efficiency of these items. And so it will hand to Aurelius this pendant on a silver chain. The pendant appears to be a conical piece of amberdite, and as you look in close, it kind of looks like a little galaxy swirl is inside the core of this pendant. For Taz, it hands over what to everyone else looks like a full-faced mask, but on Taz's weird-shaped head, these are actually a pair of goggles. And they even have little individual loops for his horns. And the bundle of cloth is handed to Nightshade. And as you take it and unfold it, it appears to just be a long strip of cloth, but you could probably work this out as a scarf or something. And altogether, the items that you have obtained are for Alpha, you have the Artifist. For Aurelius, you have the Starseed Pendant. For Taz, you have the Arbiter's Goggles. And for Nightshade, you have the Valor's Ribbon. And we will take a quick break with Alpha stepping off of the pedestal, looking fully repaired and far shinier than ever. And we will be back in like 5 minutes. So see you then. Alright, and we're back. So, the party has just received some fun little goodies from the disrespectful orb. And Alpha has been restored to his former glory, at least physically speaking.
Which means nothing mechanically.
Nothing mechanically, just all aesthetically. So yeah, Kai will turn towards Alpha and say, the sensors on line at this facility are not as efficient as they once were, but I believe I have detected Craven presence on the surface of this planet. Can you confirm?
Yes.
Unfortunate.
I mean, affirmative.
The biomass has retreated to the armory, unfortunately. I can begin setting you up. Pardon. Language models are buffering. I can begin the process of setting you up with a tight knot armor, but the biomass will hinder your ability to obtain it.
On we go then.
Very well. Please follow. And Kai will start leading everyone back to the central most room. And as it does in Utopian, it'll say to Alpha, are the primitive life forms to be trusted with a Titanite armor? I have the materials to produce a suit for each of them, but I am unsure of their competency.
Affirmative. We can trust them.
Very well. I will begin construction. And as it says that, all of you can hear like some hardcore like machinery going off in the background. And it leads you to this uppermost room. And I am going to turn visibility back on for everyone. And you see the room like go from the gold and brass and marble of the rest of the facility to like metal and alloys you can't quite recognize. And yeah, you see before you the Tight Knot manufacturing facility. Kai will float over to this little doodad here and say, pardon me, I will need to go offline for several hours to construct the Tight Knot armor. Please deal with biomass while I am performing operations. And he blinks out of existence. So, boop.
Deal with biomass.
yeah, that is what he said.
Boys, sure lucky there isn't any.
Oh no, it's there.
You had to say it.
So yeah, speaking of Aurelius, can you make me a reflex save?
Reflex save.
Yeah.
Wait. What was that? 14?
Yeah.
19?
Oh, 19. Nice. Excuse me if you get that. So, yeah, you make your very ominous declaration of, well, good thing there's no biomass here. And as you do, you hear Vesta shout, Your Highness! And as you turn, you see that she has interposed herself between you and, like, this tendril with a spear-like bone spur at the end. And you watch as it digs itself into her shield, and she manages to cut the end of this tendril off, and all of you watch as the tendril starts retreating up the wall, across the ceiling, and down these chains until it reaches the oversized suit of armor in the center of this room. The armor begins to...
How did I know?
Well, because it's the only other token on the screen. So, the armor vibrates momentarily, and you see that this armor itself is heavily damaged. Like, there's a huge crack in the chest. Part of the faceplate is missing. One of its legs is mostly gone. And I will show this image to the stream. And yeah, I will just quickly go into our art thing and toss the art for this in there. What the devil?
Very cool.
I don't...
Uh-oh.
Okay, so Discord doesn't want me to share with you the Mimic Titan artwork, so I'll have to fight with that later, but...
I can see it on the
Mimic
stream, though. It's pretty cool.
Titan alone sets the picture.
Yeah. So
Kind of looks like Nightmare from Soul Calibur, except
It
he's got a
does.
Metroid arm.
So, yeah, you see this mass begin to bubble up through the damaged portions of this armor. One chunk comes out and forms an impromptu leg to replace the armor's missing one. The gash in the chest plate the mask comes out and then it like blooms into an eye. The abdominal plate just fully falls off to reveal a huge gaping maw. And yeah, we're gonna roll some heck-dangin' initiatives here.
Yeah. Perceptions are initiative, right?
Yes, unless you guys are going to do something different. Like nobody really mentioned doing anything stealthy or athletic-y. But
I don't feel like we got a great chance to do anything.
Yeah, but I could probably be convinced. What is... Okay, so it's a +6.
roll 9.
So, yeah, let's just do turn-based mode.
I have a +4, I think. So that's a 13.
I have no idea what I rolled just then. There we go. Okay, so that's a 15 for the Mimic Titan. So, who got what?
13.
I rolled an 18 plus 3.
Wow.
Wow. 18 plus 3, 21. All right. Aurelius,
12.
12. And Alpha.
25.
Dear Lord.
Alpha's on it.
All right, so let's. All right, so I. Okay, so that. Next is Taz. Whermst, did you go? Okay, you're right there. All right, and then it is the Mimic Titan, and then Nightshade and the Prince / Vesta. All right, so Alpha. If you would like to forego going down the stairs, you can just do athletics DC 12 and try and jump off.
Okay.
I just say that if you wanted to, be cool.
Yes, I do want to do that. Definitely. There's no time for the stairs. That's a 22. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hero pose land.
Oh yeah.
How far?
I'll say you can be pretty much anywhere on these black grates.
Okay. Oh, let me change my perspective a little bit here. On like any of these grates, or
no, the black ones that are right in front of the.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. And then, how much movement?
I'll say that was half.
Okay. And then how far am I away from?
Looks like 3 spaces. So
okay.
15
So
feet?
my speed is 25. So if half are to get down there, will you give me the 15 feet to get up to the thing, or
Yeah,
am
I'll
I
give
just
it to
shy?
you.
Okay. Then I'm gonna get up to it and rev the chainsword. And are called shots like a thing, really?
Only for gunslingers. 'Cause I looked this up.
Then I will rev the chainsword and slash into this thing. I'm two-handed right now, so Cravon Slayer. That will be a 21 to hit.
Yep.
That is 10 damage, and it is bleeding.
All right.
Slashing. Yeah.
Alright.
I'm
Yeah.
guessing the chainsword slashing. Yeah.
All right. So give me your bleeding damage.
Oh, right now? Okay.
Yeah, I believe it takes it, and then on each of its turn, it takes it again.
Oh, wow. Okay. Just one.
Okay. All right.
And then that's
Move action.
moving and an attack.
One action. Do you want to do another attack at a map?
Yes. And I think I get. Don't I get a thing? Or no? It's where my consecutive attacks are not as bad.
Yeah, you get a -5 penalty. For
I thought I had a thing. I thought I had a thing where I only get a -4, but I might be thinking of.
that is a quick weapon, I believe, or whatever this game's version of a finesse weapon is.
Oh, finesse. Oh, my fist. My fist can do that.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, then I will just slash at it again. At a -5. Oh. Can I use my last hero point?
You sure heckin' can, my dude.
I'm gonna do that. That is 13 to hit.
That will not hit.
Okay. Well, that's it.
All right. Next we have Taz.
Alrighty then. Well, there's clearly only one thing to do. I'm going to activate Transcendence on my Star Shot and fire away.
All right. What's the range on that thing?
It's 60 feet.
Okay, so you're probably within range.
Yeah, he needs to make a basic reflex save against my class DC of...
Oh,
let
you're
me find it.
barely in range. Oh my god.
Yeah, I was doing the math during his turn. Where is my save? Here it is. So it needs to beat a 15, and I'm gonna guess he's larger than me.
He is larger than you. He is a large creature. And
So he's gonna take -2 to this.
and that's a dex save?
Yep.
Do you want me to tell you what his modifier for this is?
Sure.
-5. Oh!
Oof, that's
I knew it was gonna be negative.
But that's still a nat 20.
Don't do this. Wait, can I spend a hero point to force him to reroll?
No. Okay,
Damn
wait.
it.
If you allow this, then I am allowed to force you guys to reroll with some kind of equivalent. So is this a Pandora's box you want to open?
I don't think so.
TNT.
Don't do it.
Do we get a group decision on this, or are we going to let Alejandro
Don't give him a threat.
I am asking you, my companions, my teammates, my trusted allies, who I'm definitely not planning to backstab later.
I don't think it's gonna be worth it. In the
I
long
don't
run,
think-
like
I
it's
don't
gonna
think-
it's gonna screw us over.
Yeah, I think you've been horribly vetoed.
I've been vetoed. Fine, he can have his natural 20.
So, yeah, you watch as the star shot hits the armor of this Titan mimic, and it just deflects clean off. That was one action. Or no, that was probably 2 because you transferred.
That was 3.
Oh, that was all 3.
Yeah, Shift Eminence, Transcendence, Attack, and as a free action after using my Transcendence, I get to move it somewhere else. I'm going to move it from my Star Shot to my Skin as Hard as Horn.
Oh, good. Maybe this time you won't get bodied.
I know! I took notes.
All right. So it is now the
No,
Titan mimic's turn. So it is going to aim its gun at Alpha, and instead of a blast, like this bony tendril fires out and starts whipping just violently. So this is going to be a plus 10. Jesus. Yeet. Oh, but that's a 12 total. Does that hit
no.
Alpha? Oh, no.
My new armor upgrades are keeping me nice and safe.
Yeah, they're doing it. So, seeing as how the cannon tendril glaive didn't work, it is instead going to use its next action to just try and sock you.
Don't do it. It's not worth it.
Oh no. Okay,
Told
so
ya.
this is a -4. 9 plus 3 is 12. 12 again.
I literally catch his fist with my hand.
Yeah, the eyes that are poking from all the cracks in the armor are just glaring at you, and it's going to take the -10 and try to hit you with the tendril again.
It's gotta get real lucky.
That is a solid 14 because he has a +10 to this attack.
No, sir.
Good Nelly. So yeah, that's its turn. Nightshade.
Okay.
Oh wait, I forgot to roll damage for me, and I will
Yeah.
need to roll to resist.
2 damage.
Oh boy. And he has stopped bleeding. So the horrible fleshy bits start knitting themselves back together. Alright, now it's Nightshade.
Okay. Okay. Alright, okay. Let's see what I can do. So step 1. We're gonna get into we're gonna spend an action to get into Stoked Flame Stance. It will increase my speed by 5 feet, so that will make my speed 35 feet. That will not be enough for me to go down the stairs and get to the mimic, but
Dang it. Sorry,
I'll use
I keep
another.
bumping the arm of my microphone with my water bottle.
I'll use another action to get as far as I can, which is like right here. Which leaves me with 1 more action. I can't really punch from there. So... Give me a sec.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, is hiding an option? Am I
If
too
you-
out in the open?
Yeah, you're. If you want to hide, like while you're still back here on the platform, then I'll allow it. But no, you ran out onto an open factory floor. There is nothing to hide with,
Yeah, I figured.
and I don't think you have the feat that lets you hide behind Alpha.
I do not.
You should get that feat though. That's a cool thing
Oh,
to
don't
have.
worry. If not speed, I am looking at feats that would help with my hidiness, and also my heroism.
That's such a cool thing to be able to do. I hide behind robot.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it takes
In
you
that
to.
case, I don't think I have anything else I can do.
Okay. If you wanted to spend your last action, you can move into flanking with Alpha.
That is correct. We do have flanking. Flanking's a thing in here,
Yeah.
don't we? I'll need to basically get in the back, right?
Yeah.
I just to double. Not that one. I said I wanted that one. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Tailspire, if you're
yeah.
listening, stop making the orb the default ruler.
Why is orb default?
Yeah.
Pew! Haha! I'm here.
All right.
That's my turn.
All right. Prince Aurelius.
Can I see it from where I am?
Yes.
I have a clear line of sight.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to spend all 3 of my actions basically empowering my Horizon Thunder Sphere. It now has a range of 60 feet, and it will deal half damage on even if I miss.
I love how your opening move is always, so I charge my Kamehameha.
Damn right. I mean, I realized I was looking at Shocking Grass. I'm like, this is perfect. It's armored. It's going to do a lot of... Oh, I don't have it. I want to be level 2. I'd like to be level 2 before this fight, so I can come down there and do 3d12 damage. But sadly, I just have... Oh, dear.
Ooh.
I don't think that's going to hit. That's
Hero point.
10?
Oh, you can hero point.
Oh, yeah, that's probably a good point. Let's do that. Because reasons. That's better.
That'll hit it.
22. That's a
All right.
22.
All right, 22 hits.
And it will do... electrical damage.
Mm-hmm.
That's the other thing I saw. 130 feet. Arc electricity, that's the other one. Something else, sorry. Oh no, that's if I charge it for a round. And all of my allies are around it, so hitting everything within 10 feet is not a good idea.
I'm sure they'll be fine.
Thing,
I mean,
though.
what's the worst that can happen?
no,
One's barely armored and the other one's made of metal.
Exactly. That'll be fine. No, yeah, 10 electrical damage.
All right.
That's me.
All right, 1 second. All right, it is Vesta's turn. So, yeah, she is going to stay with the prince and pull out a crossbow. And misses. So she will take... Oh, no, that would have been her full turn. Move, pull out weapon, and fire. So we're back to Alpha. You are now flanking, so... Whoa. So you basically have a +2. Like, it's technically a -2 to his AC, but that's awkward.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think they do that for stacking purposes, but I don't think it matters a whole lot right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chainsword attack number 1. That'll be a 27 to hit.
Jeez, yeah, that'll hit.
Get that will be 10 slashing damage, and it is bleeding again.
All right, for how much?
6. Wow.
Oof.
And then I'm going to do Chainsword attack 2 at -5. Oh, actually, that last one would have been 29. I forgot to add on the +2, so there you go.
Oh, wait. 29, that's a crit, actually.
Oh, okay. So is that double my
yes.
damage? Wow. Add on an extra 10.
All right, so...
It
all right.
just doubles my dice, right? Like I just roll.
Yeah.
Dice. That's yeah.
All right.
Okay. Attack number 2 then. Nat 20.
A nat 20? Good lord.
Yeah.
All right, roll your stuff.
Alpha going crazy.
It's his home turf.
Yeah.
It is on the turn. He's got this new sword, and he's like, and he sees his like practice target. He's like, okay, yeah.
Okay, that'll be 9, 13, 6, 20.
Good lord. Okay. So, fun fact. You have effectively bloodied this creature, which means that its horrendously high damage reduction is now no longer existent.
Oh, wow.
So,
Okay. Well,
it was
attack number 3.
yep. You're sitting at a negative
Say something
10.
Like,
Okay.
I thought you were gonna
Which
say
is,
something like, "Oh, you one-shotted the boss."
I thought it was gonna explode. I thought it was gonna be bloodied and then like explode and do something crazy.
I was tempted to give it that ability.
Oh, you should have.
I should have.
Okay, so I'm sitting at a total of +1 right now with the -10.
Yeah.
That is 13.
Yeah, that's its new AC exactly.
Oh wow. Okay. And that will be 9 more slashing damage.
How do you dispatch of the Titan Mimic?
I plunged the chainsword straight into its giant eye, and in the Sam Raimi fashion, just gore everywhere. As the thing like kind of shrieks and shrivels up and dies.
So yeah, like he said, Alpha jams his chainsword into the like one of the many open slots in this armor, and you don't know if the screaming is coming from the biomass inside or the metal ripping metal, but it is a horrendous sound that is echoing throughout the production facility. And yeah, by the time everyone of organic origin uncovers their ears and looks upon the carnage that Alpha has wrought, the Titan Mimic is in pieces on the floor. Bits and pieces of biomass spread across the facility. The armor in absolute shreds. And yeah, we're just gonna do that to him.
I'm just imagining, like, in the scene where it's like he rips through the Mimic Titan, the Titan, like, screech, Titan falls, and just behind, like, fall behind right there. Nightshade's like, why was I here?
So give me that crit. You gave me that crit.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's true.
Taz is having a moment where all of his fears about Alpha are 100% validated and justified at this moment. That's horrifying.
You literally
Yeah,
obliterated this thing in like 6 seconds?
Yeah.
Alpha's covered. Alpha's like covered in blood and viscera, and he just kind of like looks at Nightshade and gives her a thumbs up.
So I do want to say this thing was a level 3. Which informs me I don't have to pull any punches with this party.
I thought you knew that
Not
already.
anymore.
We really like.
I hadn't known that exactly, so I get to rework a boss fight you guys are going to encounter. Sure.
Remember, heavy fighters usually fail wisdom save.
That is true.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. You put me up against some magic, I might not do so well.
So, yeah, the facility lights seem to shimmer a bit brighter now that the core of this biomass has been well and truly obliterated. And you see some lights pop on in these huge cylindrical chambers in the back of the production floor. And what you see are 4 humanoid shapes at first, but you see some of them start to be altered inside of these tubes, and you hear Kai over some invisible speaker somewhere say, adjusting Titanite armor to user preferences based off scanning from fabrication room.
Yeah.
And
Scanned your personality matrix.
Great.
You have been assigned speed. At least for me. Nightshade would have been assigned speed.
yeah. And yeah, you watch as the features of each of these begin to change gradually, and Kai says, production of Titanite armors. Estimated time 3 weeks.
Oh.
Emergency. Recalculating. Estimated time 3 days. Craven presence detected. And kind of emitting from this little doodad on the platform where Kai vanished. You see a topographical map kind of just appear, and you see a little green icon amongst a bunch of cones, and Alpha kind of instinctively recognizes this as like a tactical map. The rest of you could probably like gather the context clues for this. And the green dot amongst all the cones is like front and center, and then the map kind of zooms out, and from these larger cones, which seem to be about where the mountain range is, you see a large red dot kind of blinking to existence, and this dotted line that is connecting the dot to or the red dot to the green dot. And Kai says, large craven lifeform detective approaching this facility. Defenses offline, redoubling efforts on constructing titanite armor.
How long
How
until
long-
it gets here? Oh.
No, let the robot speak.
Estimated time of arrival 4 days.
We have a day to learn how to use armor. That's great. Plenty of time.
That is correct.
Anything
You will
we can do
either
to
learn or die. In my experience, that is a good motivator.
certainly doesn't have any people. Anything we can do to expedite this process? You need more power.
Additional power would expedite the manufacturing process. Are you offering?
Yeah. Put me in a battery.
Very well. And the ball of light reappears, this time missing the symbol on its front. And you hear Kai say, the projection will lead you to the bioelectrical reactor. You can place yourself in there.
I'm a little concerned about the wording.
Wait.
It
kind
is
of
a noble
matrix.
sacrifice indeed.
Matrix looking. Please insert these 7 tubes. Does it look like there's any place that I can just dump electricity?
Yes, within the battery.
Do that. I don't, literally just electric arc the hell out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, Vesta goes along with you to the battery chamber to make sure this isn't going to, like, start plugging you full of wires and stuff. And, yeah, the little projection leads you to kind of these 2 pedestals in the middle of a chamber, kind of set off from the generator room. And on top of these little pedestals are like handprints, or like little hand divots.
Oh, good.
And they're humanoid, but they're weird. But yeah, you manage to like brute force your hands into the weird shapes.
The Oddworld thing with the 3 fingers.
Yeah. And yeah, like the second you start pumping power into it, you know what? Yeah, I want you to give me a con save.
Unsave.
Yeah, give me a con save, mage.
You
What
gotta
even-
last.
Yeah, exactly right. Oof. I think I might use one of my fancy numbers. My reroll.
Yeah, give me a hero point.
Give me a hero point.
I love watching the dice just fly off the map. Oh, there we go.
So that's a 22.
All right, so yeah, you quickly feel the energy going from your putting it into it being drawn out, and it takes you by surprise at first, and like as Vesta is about to like pull you away from these pillars, you kind of get a bit of a defiant impulse to yourself, and you just start like pumping the energy into the pillars faster than it's drawing it out of you.
Increase it to a Horizon Thunder Sphere.
Yes. And back in the production
All the
room. Yeah. Back in the production room, Kai pips up and says, facility power is now at 3.07%. Production of Titanots increased to 70 hours.
Wow.
We're going to keep going.
Any improvement is good.
I mean,
65
we really are
hours.
gonna use these. Oh.
So,
Well, other than resting, you know, we have a lot of time on our hands, so I mean, I would kind of maybe want to track, just like get a hand with the map, try to get a handle of the surrounding terrain and its path towards us, and then like anything we can do, you know, since we have some time before these things are built, just try to
all right, you can
come
give
up
me
with some kind of game plan.
yeah, you can give me a nature or a warfare check.
Lore warfare.
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 9.
Oh no. So, yeah, I will tell you about the immediate vicinity of the area. Like I said, it is the production facility is at one end of a like 100-meter long clearing, probably about like 50 meters wide, like as wide as the facility, and it kind of tapers off to a point at one end. Like you looking at it, you can tell that this is like the crash trail of this thing. So yeah, you have a sizable like clearing to work off of, and you know that the surrounding forest is a dense rainforest that is like overflowing with magical energy.
Okay.
And yeah, Kai comes back over the intercom and says, production of Titanots reduced to 55 hours. Any further reduction would be dangerous to the primitive. I would offer you
Not listening.
the,
La la la.
I would offer you the rest area for staff, but all beds are currently occupied.
They're occupied?
Yes.
By who?
The staff.
There are Vomale here?
Yes. They are in their bed chambers.
take me to them.
You see another little orb projection that leads you back to the room you found your fancy sword in. And as said previously, there are 6 of these beds encased in glass and metal with kind of a dense layer of dust over the glass.
I go up to one of them, and I mean, my hand is metal, so it doesn't work as well as a fleshy hand would. But I wipe off some of the dust and probably slightly scuff the glass when I do it.
Oh yeah, no, Volmel glass is tough, but yeah, as you wipe some of this dust away, what you see inside is indeed a Volmel, but it is 1, very dead, and 2, very mummified. But yeah, it is unmistakable as a Volmel. It has a very thin, frail-looking body, a bulbous head with 2 large eyes and 2 smaller eyes at the end of stalks. And Alpha, you would know that they have kind of this bluish-green complexion, but this straight-up corpse that is in this bed chamber is kind of a brownish-gray.
Like old leather.
Yeah.
Yeah. For posterity's sake, he will check all of them just to make sure that there are no survivors.
Oh yeah, they are all very much dead.
Yeah. I'll ask the orb why. Like, are there no life support facilities, or were they were turned off because of the facility being destroyed?
They were damaged beyond operational capacity when the facility crashed.
Well, he's gonna go over into a corner and go into shutdown mode for 4 hours.
So yeah, So the scene will pan out of the room full of his dead creators as Alpha goes into a recharging cycle. It will pass the production facility where Nightshade and Taz are still hanging out, watching the machines being constructed before their eyes. It will pass through the walls and the floors that are still intact of this facility to Vesta helping Aurelius extradite himself from the power siphons that he...
Now keep going!
And as we close out, the camera will pan outside of the facility, through the woods, and into the mountains, where a colossal crustacean-like creature is slowly but surely making its way directly to our party. And with that, we will end tonight's session. Everyone will finally get to level Mike. And
Hallelujah.
next time we're gonna have some fun times.
Nice.
Exciting.
Mac.
Super sweet.
Yeah. All right, so now we are going to go through outros. So, Mike, whom started?
Boomsteimer?
Whom
I
started?
am Imst. Hi, I'm Mike. I played the prince who's getting a taste of power and going to find out what his inner thoughts are, apparently, because they were scanned by some robot. From there, you can catch my pre and post COVID cosplay adventures at Canadian Captain America on Instagram and TikTok, CDN Captain America on Blue Sky and the other app. But as for TTRPGs, you can find me here. Something about running the channel. In this game on Mondays, every second Monday at 5:30 Pacific. In Alejandro's game, on the alternating Mondays at 5:30 p.m. Pacific. Running D&D games at 6 p.m. Tuesdays and 9 a.m. on Saturdays, Pacific time as well. And I will let everyone else tell you about the other games.
Yeah. And speaking of other games, Alejandro.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Galoma, robots, and more. Thank you for watching us today as I played Taz, the Galoma war criminal, who is just very trigger happy today. He's going through it. If you want to see more of me, you can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, where I randomly post things about TTRPGs and the like. As well as you can watch me play on Saturdays as I play a character named Priest, or run a game, also anime-inspired, on other Mondays like Mike said, where John and Mike are my victims, I mean players.
Yeah.
But thank you for watching. Go follow everyone here. They're all amazing people who do very cool things. Do it. This is me telling you. The threat's implied. And now it's over.
Subtext is for cowards.
I know many authors who use subtext, and they're all craven cowards.
Yes. Speaking of, Fisher.
Hey.
Wait, what?
Wait a second.
Yeah. I'm Fisher. You can find me most places at Screw In Tuna or on Twitch at Franchise Fatigue. I play Alpha, the robot of the group. And I also run a Scum and Villainy game, a fun Blades in the Dark style game in space. We're taking the month off, kind of. But at the end of the month, we'll be back, and I think Cthulhu is on ice, unfortunately. But I don't know. I'm gonna work on it. But we had some cool stuff going on in the space game last time. It's really starting to take form. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's me.
That's unfortunate. Father Andrews was like my only mentally sound character.
We'll bring it back. We'll
Yeah.
figure something out. We'll get it.
Considering it's a coup.
All right. And speaking of mentally sound, we have Saria.
Oh, I'm so mentally sound. I'm so normal. You can find me at Sarah Howard on Blue Sky and pretty much like most other social medias. I do arts things. And hopefully I finally get to stream in this month. 'Cause I have a new setup and my internet works, so that'll be cool. My Twitch is also Saria Howard. Animal the Elements is also my other name I use. Yay.
I gotta see if I
I
follow
have nothing
you.
else to say.
All right, and I have been the GM for this campaign. I am John. I also run a break campaign, the Twilight Labyrinth, here on Would Be Heroes. I also, on Bacon Flavored Pods, run a beacon campaign set in the world of Final Fantasy XII called Evil East Rogues. Also, Mecha vs. Kaiju is currently on hiatus, so we're running a Manifest game, which is a sci-fi Wild West game that I'm also shoehorning the horror genre into. I play many mentally sound characters throughout the Would Be Heroes roster of games. One of which is also a tank who has been given a gun and has become trigger happy because he now has a gun. I can be found on Crim's Bacon on social media. I can also be found on... Sorry, I just realized I had already said bacon-flavored pods, so that kind of ended right there. Whenever our schedules align, when Magic the Gathering decrees it, me and my friend stream on his channel over at Boar Immortal on Sundays. I am working on either a VTuber or a PNG tuber situation, so hopefully next week, Wednesday or Thursday, I will be streaming some Fallout shenanery. And speaking of Fallout shenanery, I may or may not be running a Fallout campaign on Would Be Heroes because I have no self-control. Let's see. Also, if you have too much money to launder, I can help with that. I can draw if you need drawings. I can do drawings. I do all the art for all the campaigns I run, and if things aren't explicitly art, such as the overlay for the stream here, then I at least compose them. But yeah, I think that is it from me and it from all of us tonight.
Can I say one more thing, John?
Yes, you can.
Manifest is on Friday, right? Are we playing on Friday?
Yes. This Friday is Manifest.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. So, yeah, if you want to see some sci-fi cowboy horrors this Friday, we got you covered. And, I think that is it from all of us. So we will see people next time. Bye!
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I forgot the outro I had picked for this was the dumb anime style, until next time. It's like garbage. But I think I have forgotten to do it literally every time except the first session. So, I'm gonna start doing it, I swear.
We'll make you remember, yeah. We'll make you do it next time.
Yeah, just like the fun facts that I also introduced earlier today and then forgot about.
Do we have a raid?
I didn't think about that. I will put us on the ending screen and we will consider a raid.